Blonde and Blue-Eyed by Patricia Evangelista. When I was little, I wanted what many Filipino children all over the country wanted. I wanted to be blonde, blue-eyed, and white. I thought if I just wished hard enough and was good enough, I'd wake up on Christmas morning with the snow outside my window and freckles across my nose. More than 4 centuries under Western domination does that to you. I have 16 cousins in a couple of years, and there will be just 5 of us left in the Philippines. The rest will have gone abroad in search of greener pastures. It's not just an anomaly, it's a trend. Today, about 8 million Filipinos are scattered around the world. They are those who disapprove of Filipinos who choose to live. I used to. Maybe this is the natural reaction of someone who was left behind. Smiling for family pictures that get emptier with each succeeding year. Desertion, I called it. My country is a land that has perpetually fought for the freedom to be itself. Our heroes offered their lives in the struggles against the Spanish, the Japanese, the American. To pack up and deny that identity is tantamount to spitting on that sacrifice. Or is it? I don't think so. Not anymore. True, there is no denying this phenomenon, aided by the fact that what was once the other side of the world is now a 12-hour plane ride away. But this is a borderless world, where no individual can claim to be purely from where he is now. My mother is of a Chinese descent, my father is a quarter Spanish, and I call myself a pure Filipino, a hybrid of sorts resulting from combinations of cultures. Each square mile anywhere is made up of people of different ethnicities, with national identities and individual personalities. Because of this, each square mile anywhere is already a microcosm of the world. In as much as this blessed path that is England is the world, so is my neighborhood back home. Seen this way, the Filipino diaspora or any source of dispersal is not as ominous as so many claim. It must be understood I come from the third world country, one that is still trying mightily to get back on its feet after many years of dictatorship. But we shall make it, given more time, especially now, when we have thousands of eager young minds who graduate from college every year. They have skills, they need jobs, we cannot absorb them all. A borderless world presents a bigger opportunity, yet one that is not so much an abandonment but is an extension of identity. Even as we take, we give back. We are the 40,000 skilled nurses who supports the UK's National Health Service. We are the 250,000 seafarers manning most of the world's commercial ships. We are your software engineer in Ireland, your construction worker in Middle East, your doctors and caregivers in North America, your musical artists in London West End. Nationalism isn't bound by time or place. People from other nations migrate to create new nations. A melting pot, I, because of this, British society is itself an example of a multicultural nation. A melting pot of races, religions, arts, and cultures. We are indeed in a borderless world. Living sometimes isn't a matter of choice. It's coming back, that's it. Living sometimes isn't a matter of choice. It's coming back, that's it. The habits of the child travel all over Middle Earth, but they choose to come home. Richer in every sense of the word, people from other nations migrate to create new nations. Living sometimes isn't a matter of choice. It's coming back, that's it. The habits of the child travel all over Middle Earth, but they choose to come home. Richer in every sense of the word. People, we call people like this balikbayans or the returnees who followed their dreams. Yet, choose, they choose to return and share their mature talents and good fortunes. In a few years, I may take advantage of whatever opportunities come my way, but I will come home. A borderless world doesn't preclude the idea of a home. I'm a Filipino, and I'm always be one. It isn't about just geography. It isn't about boundaries. It's about giving back to the country that shaped me. And that's going to be more important to me than seeing snow outside my window on a bright Christmas morning. Blonde and Blue-Eyed by Patricia Evangelista.